Hello, my name is Xavier Bell. I'm here to talk about the impact of COVID-19 for college students. And I want to talk about myself for a second. I went through a lot of anxiety. It resulted as me being isolated from my friends because I love to talk to them. I talk to them on the phone, FaceTime them, but I couldn't see them in person, so it didn't feel the same. I'm a very social person. I love to talk to my friends all day long and be my family, but COVID didn't really help that when I couldn't talk to my friends every day like I wanted to or see them. The switch from face to face to online learning was a struggle as well. It just wasn't. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel the same. It didn't feel right at all. But then I got some help from a counselor, which is helpful. It changed me in a good way, and it got me through COVID. But now that we talk about that, I want to talk about technology, relationships, and how that impacted. Technology helped us keep in contact with people that we needed, like our professors, our counselors, administrators, advisors, you know, that we had during the time, and we needed to talk to them. Loneliness affected us a lot. Loneliness side of it is people felt isolated. People felt independent. People felt like they didn't have no help at all, and just couldn't do anything. Relationships were cut off. They were cut short. They weren't as stable as they were before COVID. 25% studies show that 25% of the people that you have friends before COVID, they were not your friend afterwards because of all the isolation. You can't see them, you can't talk to them as much. You're busy, so because you have to do everything online. So everything was just cut off. But HBCUs. But now since I've talked about the loneliness relationships side, independent side, I want to talk about the HBCU, how they were affected from it. HBCUs are known for being active everywhere with anything like parties, functions, activities, projects. They're very engaged. HBCU students are very engaged in everything that they do with anything. COVID, it was hard for them to do any of that stuff because of everything was shut down and COVID restrictions, and they had to stop all gatherings and so they can be safe, honestly. Now that I've talked about HBCU students and how they were impacted, I want to talk about how COVID-19 impacted college students, period. Students struggled academically. They weren't used to online. They weren't used to just straight online, how it affected them. They were how teachers could help them when it was face-to-face. But I think college students had it the worst because everyone on campus, people stayed on campus. When COVID hit, everyone was forced to leave. They were forced to evacuate and go back home because everybody couldn't stay on campus. Everybody don't know if people had COVID or not already. But they wasn't used to be online either. It was just terrible for them. Strategies to help prevent COVID was to form friend groups as a way to socialize on FaceTime or messages and reach out to mental health professionals. I feel like that was the only way that could help. Like if you have a group of people, they'll help you. If you can reach out to mental health professionals, they'll help you. But this has been talking about COVID-19 and how it impacted with college students. Thank you.